The Kansas City Chiefs proved the doubters wrong once again, and in today's video, we'll break down that win along with 3 other exciting stories. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more Chiefs news, don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below. Let's start with the big news. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are headed to the AFC Championship Game after their impressive 23-20 victory over the Houston Texans. This marks their 7th consecutive trip to the AFC Championship, and now they're waiting to see who their next opponent will be, as the Baltimore Ravens face off against the Buffalo Bills. After the game, Mahomes took to social media to share a few pictures and sent a strong message about the Chiefs' path ahead. In the win over the Texans, Mahomes threw for 1 touchdown and 177 yards, completing 16 of 25 passes. He played a key role in helping the offense put together 212 total yards and 14 first downs. Although the Chiefs struggled with consistency, Mahomes' experience and leadership helped seal the victory, as they added 10 crucial points in the fourth quarter. Heading into the playoffs, the Chiefs had the second-best Super Bowl odds, just behind the Detroit Lions. Despite the final score showing a 9-point advantage, the game was much closer than it seemed. The turning point came early in the fourth quarter, when the Chiefs were clinging to a 1-point lead. On a 3rd down in the red zone, Mahomes, under pressure from a Texans defender, fired an incredible 11-yard touchdown pass to Travis Kelce, all while being tackled. It was a moment that truly showcased Mahomes' resilience and ability to make plays under pressure. In what turned out to be yet another jaw-dropping play, Patrick Mahomes extended the Chiefs' lead with a remarkable touchdown that left everyone in awe. "That was unbelievable," said head coach Andy Reid. "It was incredible for Patrick to be able to get his body in position to make that throw." The play came after the Texans had put together a lengthy 15-play, 82-yard drive, consuming over 10 minutes of clock. But after that, Houston's next 2 drives gained just 14 yards combined. The Chiefs capitalized on the momentum, adding a field goal to extend their lead, essentially sealing the win. Mahomes finished the game completing 16 of 25 passes for 177 yards and a touchdown, securing his 16th career postseason victory as a starting quarterback. This impressive feat ties him with Joe Montana for the 2nd most postseason wins in NFL history, just behind Tom Brady. Reid couldn't help but express his admiration for Mahomes' incredible abilities. "We are very lucky to have him here," Reid said. "The things he's doing just don't happen, and that's why he's the greatest at what he does, especially at such a young age." Throughout the night, Mahomes' favorite target was Travis Kelce, whose performance marked his 9th career playoff game with over 100 receiving yards. That statistic broke a tie with NFL legend Jerry Rice for the most such games in postseason history. Mahomes acknowledged Kelce's greatness, saying, "Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games." Kelce doesn't let the pressure get to him. He just executes at a high level, especially in the playoffs, where the intensity is taken to another level. Now let's dive into how Patrick Mahomes is making history in even more ways during the current NFL season. As the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning back-to-back Super Bowl champions, Patrick Mahomes is now just 3 wins away from achieving an incredible feat, a Super Bowl three-peat. If he pulls this off, it would solidify the Chiefs' dynasty and cement Mahomes as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Achieving this would further elevate his legacy, showcasing his ability to maintain excellence and perform in the most critical moments. But Mahomes isn't just eyeing another championship. He's also looking to surpass Tom Brady's legendary record of 7 Super Bowl victories. A win this year would give Mahomes 4 rings at just 29 years old, significantly narrowing the gap between him and the New England Patriots icon, who has dominated the league for 2 decades. The debate surrounding Mahomes' pursuit of Brady's record has sparked much discussion, with analysts wondering whether Mahomes can catch up before his career winds down. Brady's unmatched postseason success, especially his remarkable longevity, sets a high bar for Mahomes. However, with the prime years of his career ahead of him, the young star is more than capable of making a run at it. But before Mahomes can focus on breaking records, he and the Chiefs must first overcome the Houston Texans in the upcoming divisional round. The Chiefs, who earned the top seed in the AFC, had the advantage of sitting out the wildcard round last weekend. Meanwhile, the Texans advanced by defeating the Los Angeles Chargers 32-2, setting up a tough matchup with Kansas City. Despite the Texans' strong performance, The Chiefs are heavily favored to come out on top. If they do, Mahomes will continue an impressive 14-year streak of playoff appearances, one that he shares with Tom Brady. Since 2011, every AFC Championship game has featured either Tom Brady's Patriots or Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs, a remarkable streak of dominance. It all began in 2011 when the Patriots triumphed over the Ravens, followed by Baltimore's revenge the next year. From 2013 to 2018, Brady and the Patriots consistently made it to the AFC Championship, facing teams like the Broncos, Colts, Steelers, and Jaguars. The only exceptions during this period were losses to Denver in 2013 and 2015. After Brady's victory over Mahomes in 2018, however, it's been all Chiefs, with Andy Reid's squad making it to the AFC Championship every year since. The Chiefs have clinched victories against the Titans in 2019, the Bills in 2020, and the Bengals in 2022, continuing their dominance in the AFC. The only playoff losses for Mahomes in this stretch were to Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Super Bowl 55 and the Bengals in 2021. If the Chiefs manage to defeat the Texans on Saturday, they'll extend this Brady-Mahomes stranglehold on the AFC Championship game into its 14th season, solidifying their place as one of the most dominant teams in NFL history. Mahomes' success in the divisional round, in particular, has been nothing short of impressive. Since taking over as the Chiefs' starting quarterback in 2018, he remains undefeated in divisional games, boasting a perfect 6-0 record. Over those games, Mahomes has completed 70.4% of his passes, thrown for 1,813 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions, with an impressive passer rating of 115.8. Adding a third Super Bowl victory to his resume would place Mahomes in an elite category of quarterbacks, further cementing his legacy. With only a handful of quarterbacks in NFL history having ever won 3 championships, Patrick Mahomes is on the verge of a historic pursuit that has added another layer of excitement to the Chiefs' playoff run. With Mahomes leading the charge, expectations for what the team can achieve this postseason are at an all-time high. As he continues to break records and guide his team through the most challenging stages of the season, it's clear that his legacy is unfolding before our eyes. His drive to chase down Tom Brady's record will only intensify, with fans, analysts, and football historians closely following every step of his career. Mahomes' relentless pursuit of greatness has already positioned him as one of the NFL's all-time greats. A third consecutive Super Bowl championship would solidify his place in history, marking him as one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. But Mahomes' influence extends far beyond the field. Alongside teammate Travis Kelce, Mahomes continues to make waves, both with his incredible athletic accomplishments and his meaningful gestures off the field. Their milestones not only break records, but also serve as examples of leadership, camaraderie, and what it truly means to be a role model in sports. At just 29 years old, Mahomes is chasing history on multiple fronts this NFL season. As the leader of the reigning back-to-back Super Bowl champions, he is just 3 wins away from achieving an unprecedented Super Bowl three-peat. This would make him the first quarterback in NFL history to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls, a remarkable feat that would cement his place in the history books. Additionally, Mahomes is eyeing another monumental achievement, surpassing Tom Brady's legendary record of 7 Super Bowl titles. A victory in this year's Super Bowl would bring him closer to that goal, further solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. A victory in this year's Super Bowl would bring Patrick Mahomes to 4 titles at just 29 years old, closing the gap between him and Tom Brady, the most decorated quarterback in NFL history. Despite the immense pressure that comes with the pursuit of greatness, Mahomes remains focused and grounded. His commitment to his team is unwavering, and his resilience continues to shine as he leads the Chiefs through another successful playoff run. But Mahomes' journey to success extends beyond the football field. Recently, he celebrated a significant personal milestone, the birth of his 3rd child, a baby girl named Golden Ray, with his partner Brittany. The timing of the birth, which occurred during the playoff season, could have posed a challenge for many athletes. However, Mahomes has managed to balance his family life and professional responsibilities with grace, demonstrating his ability to juggle multiple priorities while remaining dedicated to both his loved ones and his team.